Guys, I hope you all had a fantastic St. Patrick's Day. This is always a big week here in Ireland, and I know in some areas around the world and a lot of parts of America, it's nearly an even bigger week than it is here in Ireland. I know you guys love to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and I guess it's a thing that we're very, very proud of. You know, we're a little small island here, and yet we reach right around the world, and it's a very unique holiday that, you know, as far afield as in China and Asia, buildings are turned green, you know, in Chicago where they turn the water green on St. Patrick's Day. So we're very proud of that. And it's a very musical day. It's a celebration of Irish music and culture, and we just love to be part of that. So in the last lead up to St. Patrick's Day, we were sharing regular videos from our friends and connections of Irish music. So as I go through the shipping video today, we're going to cut in a little snippet of all those different performances. So this is a video of less talking from me and more about the guitars and the music. So and in the comments, please tell us what you were doing on St. Patrick's Day. Tell us what your, you know, did you play some Irish music? Did you go out for some drinks or some fun? And yeah, tell us what happens in your part of the world. Tell me where you were. In what part of the world and what you were doing on St. Patrick's Day. So it's a good one to start with, actually. James in Pennsylvania, and this is the Amicus, and I suppose it's a guitar that has quite a nice Celtic sound. It fits really, really well. It's a short scale 12 string, and we often say it's the mandolin for the guitar player. Now, mandolins are played through some Celtic music for sure. The bouzouki is played a lot in Celtic music, and this kind of sits, you know, a little bit kind of in between those things. So it's a short scale 12 string. It's tuned D to D, and it actually tunes really nice in dadgad. So that even gives you an even more kind of Celtic kind of feel in dadgad. But this Amicus is really quite beautiful. It's a Loro Preto veneer on the top with this really nice pattern. It's got there's black veins and character that are running through it, and that really meets very nicely with the black fade that runs around the edge. So it's yeah, whenever you see a black green pattern, it just unifies, I think, the whole top. We've got the silver vines on the fretboard, and if you go in and you're looking at the inlays on an Amicus, you'll notice that there's more of a limited choice of inlays. Not all the inlays that we do fit the Amicus because, you know, there's just so much less real estate to work with on a smaller fretboard. It's a little bit tighter, so we can't do all the inlays. But this vine in silver is really nice. Black hardware, which is a great choice with that, and a black carbon back and sides. So and the the hi-fi duet pickup system in here. So I'm not sure if we have a performance on the Amicus in the St. Patrick's videos, but if we haven't, put a little Amicus video in there. Okay, next one is going up to Ballymoney in Northern Ireland. This one is going to Nigel, and it's an X7. Wonderful green colours, they're vibrant green. So if you go on our website, you'll see there's standard carbon and then there's the vibrant. And the vibrant is, it's actually covered in silver, so the fibres are covered in silver, and then we put a transparent colour over the top. And that gives us that real pop. It's a much brighter colour. Looks wonderful. The X7 is a 24-inch scale, nice compact body, shorter scale, 12 frets to the body, which brings the neck a little bit further down. So just overall proportions are really compact. Got that wonderfully sculpted back and sides. Just really love the colour on that. It just catches the light so well. So, and that's the X7. That's a pure acoustic guitar, so no pickup on that one.
If I had the power, the storms for to rise, I would make the winds blow
Now this one is going a little bit further. It's going to David in Ohio, another X7, and this is black quilted maple. And black quilted maple is absolutely wonderful. It gives you such a nice colour and depth and movement, and yeah, it's just a really beautiful pattern on this. And then combined with a black quilted carbon fretboard, so the two work so well together. And you get that same movement, and it's incredible to see that three-dimensional movement in carbon like that. But we love it on our guitars. We've got the offset lines in black, so keeping that black theme. Of course, there's the black hardware, those beautiful black Godo 510s that really are like a piece of jewelry, and the black carbon back and sides. So just overall, you know, it's got that beautiful subtle detail going on there. Very, very nice emerald. Now,
oh, me name it is somehow chimney sweep, chimney sweep. Oh, me name it is somehow chimney sweep. Oh, me name it is somehow, and I are both big and small, and me neck will pay for all when I die. When I die, oh, me neck will pay for all when I die. Oh, they took me to Quilted in a cart, in a cart. Oh, they took me to Quilted in a cart.
next up we have Andrew in Yorkshire, another X7, and it's all the smaller body guitars today, so a little bit different. And this is finished in the black carbon, so black carbon all around, as you can see. It's got the unidirectional carbon fretboard on this. We've got the white offset lines, so nice little subtle inlay detail going on there. Black hardware, and this one has the high vibe pickup. So very versatile pickup that it gives you the ability to create a lot of sounds without even having an amplifier.
I met my love by the gasworks wall, dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall, dirty old town, but it's a dirty old town.
Now, next up we're moving to North Carolina, to Corey, and this is the X10. So the X10 is a little bit bigger body than the X7, not very much bigger, but a little bit. But its neck is quite a lot different. So it's a slimmer profile neck. It's 43.5 millimeters on the neck, which is I think a 1 11/16. It's 14 frets to the body, so the neck is that little bit longer than on the X7, and it's a 25.5-inch scale. So it's all about the neck. Proportions really makes the big differentiation between the two. So they do feel quite a lot different. But if you're looking for a very fast playing electric guitar with a very sort of electric kind of feel, the X10 and the X10 Slimline are really great in that way. So has that fantastic sculpted body. You've got that extended neck access here, which allows you to get, whenever you're playing, you can get your thumb right up in here. So if you had a normal guitar with a heel on it, that heel, would start to come from about here. So so you can imagine your thumb starting to get restricted from there. Whereas here, you can get right the way up in here, which then translates to being able to play easily right up here. Now, I don't play right up there, but I know some of you do. So I always thought, well, if you've got all these frets on the guitar, you may as well be able to reach them. So that really is a wonderful addition. You've got that nicely sculpted body, you've got that rib bevel here, and it's the little subtle details like this that really allow the guitar to sit very comfortably into the body. The asymmetrical side, you know, again, it's the way that's contoured rather than coming straight out like this. It angles down, and that just sits perfectly in your knee, and then the forearm bevel. So small details that make a big difference. And this one has a Koa veneer on top. As I say, the black carbon back and sides, and the Graphtec piezo pickup combined with the K&K Pure Minis inside, and 2 volume controls just here. So, really nice X10.
I wish I was Carrickfergus, only 4 nights in Ballygrand. I would swim over the deepest ocean, the deepest ocean, to my true love and die. But the sea is wide, and I can't swim over, and neither have the wings to fly. I wish I could find me a handsome boatman to ferry me over to my true love and die.
Now, sticking with the X10s, we have James in Pennsylvania, and same dimensions, same X10, except this one has a Redwood burl veneer. Now have a look at that veneer. That is absolutely stunning. It's like looking into a spiral galaxy or something. It just looks so fluid. It looks like it's kind of just flowed down over the top of the guitar, and so many little burls on there. Lovely color, just fades beautifully into the sides, and then combined with the infinity knots on the fretboard. Quite a dramatic statement here, going with white and blue. So that wonderful, intense, vibrant blue there on the fretboard, and then a black carbon back and sides, the natural back and sides. So there we are. Very nice.
I asked her would she marry me. She said this could never be, for she I got her love, and he was far as sea. She said that she would wait for him, and she would remain till he returned to his Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain.
Now, we are sticking with X10s right the way through. So that, if you follow our shipping videos, you'll know that's quite unusual, and it's kind of to do with how the flow of production is coming through on various different weeks. But normally we have some X20s in there. I don't know when last we've had a shipping video without an X20. So this is the X10 Slimline, and this is unusual. We don't often see an X10 Slimline that's pure acoustic, so no pickup on here. But it's a great testament to how good the X10 Slimline is unplugged. You know, it stands up as an acoustic guitar. So slim body, you know, if you like that contoured, compact, slim design, then the X10 Slimline's fantastic. So it's the same profile from the front. It's the same neck to body joint. It's just about half the thickness of a regular X10. So we'll look at the two side by side. So you can see quite a difference, but the contours are the same on the back and the shape is the same on the front. Just half the thickness, but not half the sound. It's still got a lot of punch. So this one has a Koa veneer with a burst. So Koa, you can't do this on the website, but there's something that we have done in the past. And Koa actually does hold color really quite nicely. I think it's because of the iridescence of the wood. You know, it's got this great glow. So whenever we put a light color on it, yeah, it works really well. So back and sides is amber, and that is a very nice X10 slimline. So Jared, I think you're going to love that. Now, next up, going to Guangzhou. I should have learned how to pronounce that before. In Singapore. Another X10 slimline. So this is, you know, this is the contrast. So that one's pure acoustic. This one's very much set up for great stage playing. It's got the Graphtec piezos. It's got the Crevo humbucker. You've got the onboard controls here on the face of the guitar. So most of the guitars we mount the controls in the sound hole, but here it's very much about, you know, about stage playing. It's set up more like an electric. You've got a three-way switch to go between the pickups. So you've got piezo and Crevo, and then Crevo only. So so yeah, really nice pickup system on here. We've got candy stripe Padauk veneer on the top. Fantastic colors, those really nice warm reds and oranges. It's got the unidirectional carbon fretboard, the black hardware, and that beautiful deep red carbon back and sides. Look at that. Some nice, lot of depth, real moody color going on there.
Hungry feeling. Well, it came on me stealing, and now my head's squealing in my prison cell, and the old triangle, the wet jangle, all along the bank of the Royal Canal.
Again, another X10 slimline, and this is going out to James in New Jersey. This is Clara walnut, and so it's a much sort of darker kind of top. It's got this really nice pattern. It's almost like a V pattern coming in like in chevrons, and it's almost like a marble as well going on there. It's a nice black and brown marble kind of color going on. Very, very nice top. Game the Graphtec and the Crevo, and the two volume controls on the top. Gold hardware here, and black carbon back and sides. So you can see how, you know, you take that one guitar, changing up those different details, choosing those different veneers, and you get such a different range of guitars. And that's what we love about what we're doing in our process. You know, we're not just building standard guitars that, you know, just a row of black X7s. It's every one is different.
I spied a damsel. She was young and handsome, beautiful. paid no powder. No, 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 no. She wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it. Around her shoulder was a gaudy shawl. We kept on walking.
You know, it's wonderful to be able to have that variety. Now, this guitar is going out to Keith in Hampshire. Now, this is not an X10 slimline. This is a Virtuo, and what makes it different? It's the exact same mold. So in a lot of ways, it's the same guitar, but it's very, very different. It comes out of the same mold, but we use different materials to build it. We build the top a little bit differently to support the pickups that we're putting in it. And while it is an acoustic guitar, it's very much got a big step into the electric world, because it's got a full electric guitar setup here. It's got the Fishman Fluence humbuckers, it's got the Graphtec piezos, it's got 13-pin if you want to get really creative with a MIDI interface, and you can blend those all together, and that's when it gets really fun. You know, being able to blend those sounds, you can create so many unique sounds out of this instrument, and yeah, it's really quite something. The veneer on this is Macassar ebony, I think. It's amber back and sides. It's got black hardware, and that thing can make some incredible sounds. So it's nice that see the way this real dark center, it just like supports the pickups and the bridge here, very nicely placed. You've got the lighter wood off to the sides, and I think that's a really nice design. You know, so it's a darker kind of color than some of those others, but it's got a lot of presence. Nice design, Keith. Now, Randall in Texas is our last one today, again with a Virtuo, same pickup configuration. So that's the one thing, if you go on our 3D builder, there is no pickup choices on the Virtuo. It's been designed as this one package, and it works so well we don't mess around with it. This one's Candy Stripe Padauk, and so it's got those red colors. We've got the light wood going up the center here, again kind of holding and supporting the pickups and the bridge, and then gold infinity knot on the fretboard. Sorry, gold Trinity knots. Gold hardware as well on top, and a red carbon back and sides. Look at that, red and gold. It's a nice way to finish.
Oh, I wish I was singing with Mickey and Margie's girls down the world long, with the songs from old turn way up low, and the football heard on. Those were the days, and the nights, and the laughter and the fights, when the phone call home and you're feeling alone, somehow made it seem right. I was making the money, doing well, but I lost it and I fell.
So, great lineup of guitars again this week. Thanks for watching week after week. We love doing this, and you know, we talk about it in the office. We've been doing this for so many years, and sometimes we get frustrated that, you know, you see these videos, these performances out there that have like 5 million views, and we do a shipping video and it maybe gets 1,000 views. But we have to remind ourselves that those are 1,000 views, 1,000 people that want to watch and see the guitars that we're building. If we put them all in this room, it would be pretty well packed. So we thank you for watching. We thank you for, you know, following it week after week, and we know this is a big part of the Emerald story. And for all the people that have trusted us to build their dream guitar, this is the first time that you got to see it. I hope you like what you see. So I'll be back again with another range of guitars next week. And yeah, it's keeping the St. Patrick's spirit. It might have been St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday, but keep that going through the weekend. And remember, tell me what you were up to. I'm always interested to hear. Have a great musical week. See ya.